This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
What's happening? It's Carefree Black Girl, where we discuss everything carefree, black, and girl. It's your girl, Dr. Phoenix Lux, your favorite fantasy baddie and therapy. Before I pass it off, I want to say Happy Black History Month. Big soul line in the house.
Because we celebrate over here.
We celebrate. It's all about black love, especially black self-love and black love for women. So we're going to talk about our women in films, and I am going to pass it off to the lovely Hazel Harvey.
It's Hazel Harvey, out the way, out the mix, and drinking her water and minding her biz. I'm going to pass it to my good girlfriend, Jazzy.
Hey, y'all. It is me, that one from New York.
Yeah.
But yes, it is Jasmine Taylor, and I'm hyped to be back here with y'all. I miss y'all. I love y'all, and we got a good show today.
And period.
Go ahead, my good sis.
All right. And last but certainly not least is your girl Big Les, your favorite veteran turned entrepreneur.
Today is the 67th Annual Grammy Awards.
Period.
And we just want to shout out to all the beautiful women, the beautiful Black women who were nominated this year, such as Beyonce.
Period.
Yes. We have Doechii. We have Brandy. We even have Monica because, of course, they... Ariana Grande did a sample.
Yes.
Boy is my sample.
Yeah, boy is mine,
they were
boy is mine,
nominated
boy is mine.
alongside Janae Aiko, Glorilla, Big Listen, not the little one.
Yeah.
So proud. Like I'm so proud of Glow. I'm really proud of Glow because she's been working overtime.
But we don't have
Like,
favorites.
I don't have favorites, but I'm really proud of her. Like, I give her how much money.
Come on, man.
Either way, we also have SZA, Coco
SZA.
Jones,
Yes.
and Big Lotto.
You
So
already
shout out to
know.
all the
The
beautiful
biggest,
Black ladies who were
big
nominated this year for the 67th Annual Grammy.
I love that because it's really just like a lot of amazing Black women like in this industry really representing for us. And I really want to shout out definitely like the dark-skinned women that were nominated because I feel like in this day and age, it's like,
For sure.
baby,
Shout out to Doechii.
where's the
Coco
love?
Jones.
Yes.
Where's the love for the dark-skinned woman? Like, where is the love?
And shout out to Coco Jones as well because she's
Yes.
been working since she was a little girl on Disney. You know, so it's
Okay.
like
to
shout
see,
out to her.
honestly, to see Coco Jones here, like, I feel I grew up with Coco Jones. So to
Same.
see Coco Jones here, it's like, wow, like a star really just birthed. Like, because I did not, like, honestly, well, actually, as a
She
younger
really
self,
came
like, I would thought she should be my Disney sister. And now she, like,
And
really
she can blow too. Like my
with
girl
the
can.
mainstream girl.
I feel like it's a great overflow of powerful, beautiful Black women of all different walks of life to where the younger Black women, even younger to us, might see him like, oh my gosh, I want to be like her. I'm sure because growing up, I wanted to be Brandy and Monica at some point. I'm sure at Easter
Was y'all
Sunday.
Brandy
y'all-
or Monica?
I was about to say, who were y'all, Brandy or Monica?
I was
I was Brandy. Okay?
my first thought said
They
Brandy.
told me I
always
looked like
Monica.
Brandy. I had the Brandy doll. I was obsessed. I got
It
the
was always
Brandy
Monica.
version.
I guess because,
I
Monica
know.
got the little thug in us. So I think I was
No, she
always
said
Monica.
no, girl.
I wasn't
He's
like,
mine.
I was too young during that phase. I wasn't even born. but I wouldn't. I just wasn't born in that time.
I'll tell you what used to
I
happen.
know women in their
So back
30s.
then, we used to.
I know what happened. Cause I watched the verses. I watched the
read it in
verses
the history
verses. No, I think it's like, I just want to shout out to Ariana for really bringing those two back for
No,
that
for real, for
moment.
real.
Like
Not
that
for
was amazing.
sure.
She could have just took the sample and read with it and basically just said this song is mine.
Yeah.
But for her to bring them back and for the Grammys to nominate both of them, like that, it wasn't just The Boy Is Mine, Ariana Grande on the nomination. It was featuring Brandy and Monica
I love
remix.
that.
So
Yeah.
I love that. I love that moment for them, and that's what a lot of
Absolutely.
people still need to
Blackie
do
on
these
the
days.
bed did that.
Blackie out.
She don't be break your ass here, girl. But no, for real, I really love this for SZA. I've been hanging tough with SZA since Ice Moon and Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. I love that she was very alternative and she kind of stayed true to that. Even with her latest artwork in her album, I love it for Victoria Monét, who really, really got in her bag cultural wise on My Mama. If you haven't seen the video, I would like to see more NB or non-binary representation, like Aniko get nominated because they give such high vibrational music. Even though I know the Grammys be a little
Sidebar, real quick. Because you did mention Aniko. I noticed she's starting to change her music a little bit, and I heard in one of her lyrics she said, "This is what y'all want to hear." So now she's kind of doing like this more trap sound, and it makes
like
me
Satellite.
sad.
I kind of like that they do that, and they just so y'all know, they are non-binary, and they kind of allude to that because they are very on the femme presenting side, so they're kind of like a femme beat. But I get it though, because I feel like every major artist had to have that little bit of heartbreak where they had to make that one song to get the money. Like Say So was that for SZA. Not SZA.
I'm saying Say So.
Doechii Cat. She ended up like saying she hated performing that song, but it was that one that really took her there. And I know, well, for the men, J. Cole, what was this song? Workout? Mm-hmm. He kind of later talked about that sentiment of like, they said, hey, you need something that can play on the radio.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true. And same thing with Nicki Minaj. Her Roman Reloaded album, her second album, like she very doesn't really like to acknowledge that. Even though she no pop.
I don't even like to acknowledge it, and I have it in my house right now.
And like she, she's pop really got her to where she is. Right. It's like, but like, baby,
when they get to bringing up Starships, you can see
I purchased that album. I actually went to Best Buy and purchased
the album during that time, but I think it's a part of the process, like when you're starting out on a job and they have you doing things that aren't related to your job, but either I'm going to make nice and get to where I want to be, or either I'm going to try to go my own path and it's going to be difficult. Right. So I think, Aniko, I think they're doing that.
I think so too. But for the day ones, it's just like, oh,
yeah, that
you're
happens.
So talented, but we know you,
right? But let's say, do you have like anybody like that was nominated, or you like wish was nominated that really inspires you with music?
I think the person that I like and I think that everybody loves is Beyonce. Mm-hmm. And my girl, she continues to just take home these wins. Mm-hmm. But I just like that she carves her own path, and she literally has been nurturing herself in her career for a long time, even before she left Destiny's Child, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So to see her be awarded or nominated so many times over the years, project after project, my girl been nominated.
Takes discipline a lot.
So
it takes a lot of discipline.
Talking about Cowboy Carter, and now this time she's being nominated for what we would dub country, right? Whoa. Like, I'm just like, and 11 times this year she's nominated. So it's just like really good to see that. And she's someone that inspires me, and she a big Virgo. Okay. So love to see it.
I don't mean to shake the table, but I feel like they're playing in her face a little bit because they give her every category except that one.
What?
Album of the year.
Damn.
She's been nominated more than anyone else. She has the most Grammys, but they will not give her that. Even Adele was like, what the fuck does she have to do to get this? And she broke hers in half when Lemonade came out and gave it to her. So while it's like great to see her getting nominated, I don't know if I would keep going if I was her, because I'm motherfucking Beyonce.
I mean,
and y'all ain't gonna keep playing with me.
I mean, we did say, at some point it is kind of a political thing when it comes to things. So it's to me, gotta play devil's advocate sometimes. How I look at it is, it's like, because it's not, I don't know who's at the table when it comes to who's supposed to be nominated, right? However, I be feeling like it might be, we love this woman so much, but that 1%, we just can't let her have it. And that's how I feel. And it's like, it's not fair to her, because we see Beyonce work since I was a little girl, like Leslie said, before the separation of Destiny's Child. Exactly.
Baby
and
stuff.
I feel like that's, at some point, they got to give her full flowers. Don't just give her 11 roses when it's 12 in a dozen.
So my message to the Grammys, when is it time to be fair and play the game how it's supposed to be played?
Yeah.
Or are y'all
But-
rolling back DEI too?
Yeah, but that's my message. But shout out to all the women. And are y'all going to Cowboy Carter tour?
I think I am. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't like quite on it with her last tour, but I ended up getting like a last minute ticket. No regrets. None
I regret.
whatsoever. I enjoyed that. So I really want to see her again. And I'm glad she ain't quit last year.
Yeah, I didn't like the Cowboy. I'm gonna be real. I didn't like the Cowboy Carter album. Country's not. It's just country's just not my thing.
Yeah.
But Renaissance was just such a regret to miss.
Wait,
it was.
did y'all see the Beyonce bowl?
Yes, and so that's why I'm just like. But that's what. But I still don't like the music. But it's just like the performance is just like you just can't skip a Beyonce performance.
No,
But
you
I skip
cannot.
Renaissance
Exactly.
is just like crazy.
That's
to
what I'm
me.
saying.
So I was going to say,
Yeah,
now y'all know I'm
exactly
not
that.
like a super beehive. However, I'm never going to take away from the theatrics and the greatness
my girl
of her
performs.
performances. You know, it's a lot. And I appreciate it. I love the perfection. She's a Virgo. And Virgo's such
Big Virgo
perfection.
energy.
I got bad anxiety, so all them people, I like little small shows. So I
Okay.
don't know if I'm.
I like intimacy too.
Yeah.
But even since we're speaking about Beyonce, let's even mention Blue, like the discipline that we starting to see with Blue. Oh
on,
my!
what
Shout out to my niece. Shout out to my niece. So we're getting Mufasa, Lion King, as
Brother,
starring as
brother.
Kiara, the daughter of
Listen.
Simba.
I
did not play
and
by my brother.
Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. That is my childhood movie. So y'all, I will be in theaters set watching my niece, Blue Ivy, do her one.
Yeah, even with Blue Ivy, it's like
And she coming back for Cowboy Carter tour and ready to twirl you girls again and again and again.
she's slowly stepping
Period.
out of her shell. It's just great to see. It's like we watched you from.
She looking more and more.
Would y'all be excited
like
to see a
Beyonce.
Grammys performance tonight from Blue?
Yeah, but I don't think she is though. But I would be.
If that was an option, I would, because I just love seeing her grow. It's like, you know, watching your niece. Like
You know, I wonder if she's gonna be like a singer. She gonna because she dancing. You know, she doing a lot of like dancing and performing with her mom.
hope
But I
not.
just wonder what her like. You know what I
It
mean?
seems like
is
they
she
give
gonna
her
be
a lot of
full-blown
agency
performer?
though. Like they let her choose.
Yeah,
So I
no,
think
I
that's pretty
just
cool.
I'm not saying that. I guess I'm just saying like I'm curious
gives
about
real
where
boss
she's gonna take her.
vibes.
Brown skin girl.
I hate to get into my
So, Leslie,
therapist.
with my
name,
opinion with that, I feel like this is my opinion. I just feel like she gives such boss vibes to where she's gonna be the one calling the shots. You know, I like she does.
Jay-Z vibe.
Yeah, like it's because Blue's been doing this for so long now. She's been she's laid that foundation, and she's not even a full. How old is Blue now?
15?
No, 13.
Ooh,
Right.
I can see
She's
that.
13, so it's
What?
like she's been laying the
thought she was
foundation
12.
for so
Okay.
long with the help of
She
her
look like a
parents,
grown
but it's
teenager.
still like I feel like she just gives
Yeah, I
like
need
boss
to-
vibes. Like I'm gonna direct some stuff. I'm putting together this.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah,
production.
they do give
Yeah.
her a lot of agency, but I gotta get in my therapy bag really fast.
What's
What
up?
Beyonce and Blue and Tina Knowles show is Believe in Your Children. Like they have believed in Beyonce and they pour into her, and now she's pouring into her daughter, and you see that it gives greatness. Like the consistent belief
Absolutely.
in your children's dreams gives
Yes,
greatness.
absolutely.
Like you can't say that it doesn't work or it couldn't be because they from the jump, like they were putting her in talent searches, like Leslie was saying, and now Blue wanted to perform and she let her perform with her, and now that was the like cutest thing, seeing her from going shy to like
Yeah.
I was
really
just gonna say, that's
like,
why I'm
like,
really
she
I'm
elevated
really ear to
so much.
ear.
Yeah.
and like that's gonna be a core memory she has with that her mother believed in her in front of the world. So
So,
believe in your children.
hallelujah.
Let's pass down some intergenerational love
Absolutely.
and believe.
And break generational curses, honey.
Amen.
Let's do that.
This episode is brought to you by MeUndies. While MeUndies can't totally help your love life this Valentine's Day, they can offer you insanely comfy undies and loungewear to buy or gift. MeUndies has so many awesome Valentine's Day prints and styles. Plus, you can match with your partner, friends, or even your pets. This Valentine's Day, give the gift that'll keep them thinking of you and score huge site-wide savings at MeUndies.com/Spotify. That's MeUndies.com/Spotify. MeUndies. Comfort from the outside in.
And so for our next segment, you know we got to get into this or that.
This or this or that. Or this or that.
This
or that.
This
Or that. Or that.
So we are going to go over this or that for our Black folks that were nominated for the Grammys. So the first category, we are going to go over Song of the Year, and shout out to everybody who was nominated for Song of the Year. So for our Song of the Year, we first have a big heavy hitter. Number one diss track record of 2024, Not Like Us with Kendrick Lamar. And then our that is going to be Our Girl, taking back our genre, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. So is it going to be a this for Not Like Us, or is it going to be a that for Texas Hold'em?
Okay.
Beyonce, you the,
1, 2, 3.
This.
Yeah.
What you say? Wait, what you say?
What you say, girl? Because we ain't heard you. We ain't heard you, Jazz. We ain't heard
I
you.
was so scared
We ain't
to
heard you. We
say.
ain't heard
What
you.
you
I was so scared to
Tell
say
us,
that
tell us.
'cause y'all was gonna come for me.
But no, I didn't hear what you said. What you said, boo?
She said that. She said that. We said this. She said that.
I heard this is
You said we was up here. We was like, she said that.
I heard that.
I want to hear that. What you said? And
What is? What? Someone's got the guns out, but no. So, only because I can't say this for me. Only I didn't listen. I didn't listen.
So Not Like Us?
No, I thought that was for tech. You said Beyonce first,
No,
she
Beyonce
said-
is that.
and I said, and that's why I said that.
Who you picking to live? Like who's
So
your?
you picked Beyonce? Because you said
or you
that.
pick Kendrick?
Or you picked Kendrick. This.
Oh, this.
Oh,
Okay.
bring it back. We all with the ninja tree.
All right. Well, I want to know because Leslie, you big beehive. So why did you pick
I wouldn't
this?
say I'm big beehive. I'm a Navy girl.
Oh, okay. I thought she was big beehive.
Yeah, she's in my like top 2.
She was your inspiration. So
But look here. That album right there. Let me tell you, I was not listening to Texas Hold'em in the gym. When I say Not Like Us, I was in there. You feel me? Like I was getting it to Not Like Us. Okay, so yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Okay.
How about you, Fee?
I just feel like he really showed like culture versus culture vulture. Like, since you want to be cute, let me show you how it really is. Let me get knitted in
Not
the
culture,
street. Pop out and show. Let me get knitted in the street.
Culture,
Let me show you how it go with no security. Let me be
That's
in the
true.
hood. Let me do it for real, not for like the little accent, so I could say ting and pull up. You know,
Ooh.
he was calling it out, and I'm very here for that.
Shout out to the Navy.
and you?
So me, I like it because one, the song is fire, the beat is fire, but I also pay attention to visuals. So I think the music video made me like it even more because I paid attention to so many details within the music video, and I was like, oh,
Not even,
It made you-
but the music, not even the music video, the live show, right? That was aired, that was streamed.
yeah, oh yes,
Imagine,
yes,
I was like, yo, I wanted to be there. Like, I
Yeah.
know that place was thunderous.
Like the energy.
I
mind
know
you,
it was,
y'all,
like, bouncing off the wall.
I'm a Drake fan, right? However, it's like he
Yeah.
really ate you, like, and spit you out because he, even when he says certain things, you go to Atlanta when you need this, you do this, when you need this. It's like he tried to pop back out with a song with, I think, one of the Atlanta dudes. It didn't hit, and you went back under your rock, and then
Yeah.
you try to do selfies. And it's
And
like,
now
dang,
he-
Drizzy.
I think it
Lord.
was very good to see in like the time where we talking about capitalism and all these big things, like authenticity will always win. Because Drake was trying to make it like a money achievement talk, and it was
Yeah.
like, no. Let's talk about rap. Let's talk about culture. Let's talk
Do you
about
rap or do you
the
tweet?
people
You
that
talking
we're
in
doing
that
it
booth.
for. I
Right.
can go out in the streets with them today.
No, that's where he lost his audience. That's where he lost
Yeah.
his support right there.
And what?
Yeah.
Where I'm going, like, end it is like, at the end of the day, they beef will never be as serious as Tupac and Biggie. But when we say what is like the next hit 'em up,
Yeah. Now, they're
Let,
number
like,
2.
let's,
They number
like,
2.
let's be real.
They
We
number
say, what's
two.
the
They
hit 'em
number
up
two.
of this generation? Let's be real.
Yeah.
Because I heard I
might be
fucked
number
your
But
back.
then we,
Nas
but then
and
after
Jay-Z
that,
kinda-
I was about to say, then we got Nas and Jay-Z, and then we
kinda had
got
a thing.
Kendrick.
But that,
and-
but that was the
This
2000s. This
generation.
is 2020.
This
But you
generation.
mentioned Biggie and Pac, and I was only a baby.
Yeah, that's why I
No,
said that
but
might
what
be
I'm
number
saying,
3.
what I'm
Nas
saying
and
is
Jay-Z
Tupac and
kinda-
Biggie was really like one of our
Comparatively.
first. One of them was really one of our first male rap beefs.
Yeah.
Bitch, no one ever got on the track and said, "That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker."
It's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor.
Looking right at you. Biggie is looking right at you.
No,
They not like us.
man.
Not like us.
Slow down, but
Like, are you serious?
It's all right. It's all right.
Like, are you
'Cause why?
serious?
He is looking too.
Like,
It's
yeah.
all right.
Oh, the West
It's all right.
Side hit him up
and
again.
just and I just and this, I'll make this real quick because I just want to know because I've been hearing a lot of mixed things out in my like workplace and stuff. Are y'all excited for Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance?
yes.
I feel like I
Oh,
am.
I've been hearing no's.
No,
But
that man is
yeah,
an
they were like-
artiste.
Bruh. It was even, I know,
I don't know.
I feel like I am.
I feel like I am because I like the way his mind works. It's
Okay.
less about the
Ooh, I feel
beat,
like it's been
but
so creative.
he really gets into his cerebral. Like I live and breathe music. Like so
I'm-
It
I
took
love
a lot
seeing
for me
people
to
like
I
that.
think I would. I'm
So-
looking forward to it because I love the dancers. So like, there's a few dancers that I've been following on Instagram for some years before they actually start dancing.
They gonna be on with him?
They've been dancing with him for some
Oh,
time
okay,
now.
yeah.
So every single time
You
I
got a
see them on
personal
stage,
connection, too.
I don't know them personally. I've just been following them on Instagram
Yeah,
for years.
yeah.
And I just love like the LA, the Cali culture, the dance culture.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that. That is one
I
thing I'm
think
looking
one
forward
thing
to.
about it, yeah, like I've been hearing a lot of no's out in the streets, but I just think that people are like, I think people are just like downplaying it. I think Kendrick is really going to do a great show.
Me too.
So shout out to you,
I think
Mr.
people downplaying it
Yeah.
because they wanted Wayne to
Thank
do
you.
Yeah, that's all
So-
it
Have
is.
y'all
But-
seen Wayne perform lately?
Oh, Lord.
This is from a Lil Wayne thing.
I did.
I've been front row like this close to Lil. I used to love.
But that's so crazy
little
because they
man.
were showing him too,
He-
saying he got 3 dreads. So like that's,
That's
just
what I'm saying.
crazy.
He ain't Super Bowl. He ain't.
Yeah, no, that man dread.
We'll talk about the big ball performance on our next episode. But back to this I had. So now we have the best new artist. And so we're gonna do this. Miss the alligator queen herself. Wait, is it Crocodile or alligator? No, it's alligator because she was throwing shots at my other girl about alligator. So we got it's
And she
alligator.
also has a song called
So
Alligator
yeah,
Bites
so
Never
the
Heal,
alligator
something like
queen, Doechii, or that Mr. Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
So give me 1, 2, 3. This.
We agree. We all agree.
This.
Yeah.
I definitely ain't picking somebody
No
that
shade,
let somebody
but,
mispronounce their name all the time.
But boss, who is Shabuzi?
He did
A country.
He is a country
black
artist.
country
And he got that
did the
everybody
sample,
at
yeah.
the bar.
Yeah, but I have.
Daniels one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't. That's the only song I know of you, brother. It's no
No,
shade.
his name Shabuzi. He said this, confirmed it himself. His artist name is because white people could not pronounce his name correctly, and so he just went with it.
Yeah.
And so I don't really like.
Oh, you a yes man.
I don't deal with the tap dancing like that. So I would never choose a tap dance. I don't care if it was like a trash bag that was like next to it. I'm gonna pick the trash bag, especially if it's black.
Well, not too much of
But
Shabuzi. Not too much of Shabuzi. Let's get to Doechii. What's y'all teeth on Doechii? How y'all feel? Are
Love
y'all
her.
proud of her?
I love her aesthetic. I love when I do see her get highlighted. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I listened to this song. I don't know the song titles, but I do like when I happen to come across a performance of hers or a music video or something. I can appreciate it. I think more artists should tap into their originality like Doechii, but that's my opinion on her. I love her aesthetic and what she has going for herself right now.
I agree. And I think where I seen her and just loved it the most was when she collaborated with Issa Rae.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just like, yo, this matchup is wild. And I loved it so much. But I agree with you, Jazz, is that I haven't really listened to a lot of her music, but seeing her clips and stuff online, like I literally. I just, she's
smile every time I see her.
like,
Yeah.
she's
Doechii is not like house cleaning music. It's like intentional listening.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah.
I don't listen to her maybe when I'm just, riding or
I need
doing
to,
stuff
though.
like that. But there are times like if I'm cleaning or if I'm journaling, like I will listen to her music because it is very intentional. And I like artists like that. It feels like they're talking to you.
Right. Yeah.
Like they're giving you a piece of them to kind of sit with. So
Right.
I really rock with that. She still wants to do that intentionality despite the pressures of constantly, having to do something catchy. Like, so
For sure.
Baby, when I tell y'all, her I don't know if it was an EP or an album, but her last project that she just dropped, I did not like listen to it, but that's because I didn't hear about it. And when I tell y'all, she was selling the HE double hockey stick out of Denial is a River. I mean, performance after performance after performance. You just have to sit down and be like, damn, well, let me actually go listen to this. The marketing for that music video,
the video is real cute.
but the marketing for it, the little like teaser clips, like before it was like, you just like, and I literally
that for
sat
her.
down, listened to Denial is a River. I was like, wow.
I think I might go and listen now.
We are sleeping on this woman. So shout out to her team. Shout out to her for working so hard. Because I literally did not know what Denial River was until I just seen her everywhere on it. What was it? Tiny Desk. One of the Tonight
I watched her
shows.
Tiny Desk.
Tiffany Fallon,
Yeah, everywhere. So shout out to Doechii because
Absolutely.
and the fact that the song talks about how hard she worked through the years of her career is like amazing. And the storytelling of that video, so the storytelling of that video, especially the last part where it like goes off from like the 90s kind of theme into like real reality to the audience and the
The theatrics, I love it. I love
So
it.
shout out to Doechii. I really pray and honest to God that she gets this win tonight because she deserves it.
I love
So,
that.
Next up, we got, y'all know, I think everybody at the table is R&B girlies, correct? Oh, okay. So when we talk about
90%.
best R&B song, y'all better send the right one. So first we have this with my girl SZA saying, "Looks better and sadder." Ah! And then we have that Miss Money Long, Ruined Me. So give me a this or give me a that. And
feel like it's gonna be
3,
mixed.
2, 1. This. Oh.
Yes.
These are my girls.
Listen, like I said, I've been hanging
These are
tough
my
with
girls.
SZA since Ice Moon. So
Yeah, I rock with it because I love me some SZA, period. But then like Money Long, once I listened to her Breakfast Club interview, and then I listened to the song, I was just kind of like
Confused.
I was just a little confused because she in her interview she discussed certain things, and I was like, it's okay to heal.
I feel like she's a little angry right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
her interview, like we all go through things. Of course, she's going through her divorce and whichever it was.
Oh, wow.
However, her interview was very angry, and everyone knows Charlamagne likes to advocate for therapy, and it was just so cold. And then
She was just like,
but then
oh.
listening to the music, it's just like, hold on. I understand, but you also could heal just a little bit. So it kind of it was just a lot for me. So I still like her, but right now I want her to heal so I could
Feel her.
I could feel her music more. That's
true.
what it is. That's what it is for me.
Okay, so yeah, y'all may have said this. I didn't say that
Okay.
because I haven't heard any of the songs.
You have heard Saturn. Life's better.
No, she's talking
Saturn.
about you haven't heard.
No. I heard all of the other ones, but I haven't heard Saturn or Ruin Me.
Oh.
So I couldn't really give y'all a
I think you should. First of all, I think you should tune into SZA's Deluxe SOS album.
Yeah.
I do agree on
Okay,
that.
okay.
So tap in, because if you listen to Saturn, that means you listen to the Deluxe album. I think you should.
True.
And you ain't heard 30 for 30?
I've heard music off that album. Now, can I
But they
name them
play
for you?
Sat-
No.
they
You
also
didn't
play
listen to
Saturn on the
full
radio.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
looked into the full thing.
okay.
Yeah.
But Saturn is really.
Saturn is played on the radio and
Especially
streaming and
after,
stuff like that.
I know, y'all smoke. So after a little blunt, like they would just be like,
No, but hold on, Hazel said especially y'all.
Especially y'all.
I don't do those activities. I'm
Especially y'all. Okay,
but
thanks.
give me a team.
I like Saturn. I agree with Jasmine. I feel a disconnect with Money Long because I watched that interview too, and
Okay,
I
I
feel
wasn't
like,
bugging then.
No,
Okay.
All
right.
I feel like either put the anger in the music or work through it so it's not like a disconnect.
Come on,
because it
therapist.
seemed like she didn't really want to. Like I said this before about JT, I want an artist to be excited about their project. Like if you're like, here it is what it is, life is fucked up, but got music to make, bills to pay. I'm gonna be like,
And that's what it was given.
yeah, I don't know if I want to listen to that. Because did you like the song? Is this somebody just gave it to you?
Yeah. It's just not genuine.
I feel like SZA really in this, it's like fully, because I know she went through that period of feeling like she had to play the game, but you could tell by her artwork of being an alien and doing interviews, being an alien, like she's finally feeling like I'm at my space where like I'm not grinding. I'm gonna just make the music I want. She's already said that before, that everything, she's accomplished all her dreams and everything else is just gravy. So I kind of feel like that in her music. Like life is good. And
good, though.
that's kind of a good thing. So I think that's also why I picked Saturn, because I watched that interview and I was like,
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
you should have said you were sick.
Something.
Don't
I be real in and out the media, so I don't be kind of know what's going on. But I do remember, but I can't remember. Like I do remember the conversation happening, but I can't remember like what the conversation was about. But for like, if anybody knows here, like y'all can answer. If y'all don't, it's okay. But why was Made for Me not nominated again? Because I feel like that was Money Long's like boom, like that was Money Long's like hit.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't?
I feel like what I heard was it was like too late, or like it was something about the release date that had a problem with it. Oh yeah, so I think honestly, if Made for Me was on here, it would have had me over Saturn for real, because I feel like that was Money Long's like baby
that
right
was a
there.
banger.
So that sucks, unfortunately, that it was not out like in between the time to be nominated for. But I really liked SZA's Deluxe. Some of them songs was my favorite, and I do agree that she definitely like stepping into her own like music. Cause I'm sorry, that I really fucked them cause I missed you and rock shit. I can't. And Beyonce, you think about going rock, baby? Oh Lord, like
She might.
she might.
She might.
Yeah, so,
She might tap back into
but when SZA gets into R&B, she gets to R&B, and Saturn just make me feel like I'm on another world. And honestly, all of SZA songs like Broken Clocks, Garden Say It Like That,
Cry Baby,
Kill Bill, Cry Baby, Saturn, all her songs make me feel like I'm like on another world. So the fact that she tapped into Alien, like alter ego, like that's
I get a feel from different each of her projects. It puts me in different places of my life.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm there. Like
that's what I'm talking about.
That's what you think.
I was about to say, so that project definitely had me in a certain space. So like each of her projects just always has me in a certain space. So I rock with that.
Right.
I like that.
And that was our this and that. Y'all make sure y'all comment down and hashtag us on Twitter, at us on Twitter. Oh, what was your this and that? Okay.
Why wait to see if you'll get something you like this Valentine's Day when you can go to BlueNile.com and find something you'll love? Whether you're looking to treat yourself to a little winter sparkle or show a galentine how much you appreciate them, Blue Nile offers a wide selection of high-quality designs, expert guidance, and free 30-day returns for the ultimate peace of mind. You can even design your own jewelry. Right now, save up to 50% at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
So we just celebrated all of our girls in music. We had a little bit of this or that, but I wanted to shout out a girl to watch. And I feel like this girl is very important for the time we're in for Black people, and that is Trisha Hershey. She is the bishop and minister of the Nap Ministry. Her book is Rest is Resistance, and it talks about Black people resting in perpetuity. So she's been seen on a lot of things. She's been interviewed. If you haven't gotten it, get into it, tap into it, follow her. But it talks about rest being radical, especially for Black people, and unlearning that productivity. And I feel like with everything going on, that is a perfect woman for us to watch. And have any of you heard of Trisha Hershey, or do you got any other girls to watch?
I do. So there is a woman by the name of Sunshine Smith Williams. She is a formerly incarcerated individual. She served like over 10 years. She came out about, I'd say 8 years ago or so. And now she has a home basically for women who are transitioning from being incarcerated back to the real world. And she's been raising awareness to that during the month of January. I know we're in February, but January was Women Incarceration Month, Awareness Month. So I want to shout her out for that because she's been doing it for some time. Especially like she has books and everything just talking about her journey being an incarcerated individual. She was like a big scammer in New York and it got caught up to her. So now she's living righteous. And then also just a music artist, THD Billy B from Brooklyn as well. She is doing her thing as an independent artist. A lot of people have known her from being on a song with Lola Brooke, Don't Play With It. But she's just been venturing into her own self. And I love that for her. She has different sounds. Right now she has a song called New York City Girl. But she also had a song that was on like WWE on wrestling. So
wow. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm just rooting for her so much because after she got dropped off the song.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people was like, well, what happened to her? What is she doing? She kind of took a little hiatus, but now she's been doing her thing, and I love that so much for her. It's in a different avenue. I know you're from the North, so you're familiar with Z100, the radio station, but it was a radio.
Oh, yeah.
The Z100 radio. Like, her music is on Z100, you know, that's so her being from, like, you know, hearing on quote-unquote urban radio to actually stepping into a different venture. I love that for her.
Yeah, I think that's good because, I was there live during that whole thing. I was like, wow, I hate that. That was just shade. Shade.
So hurtful. Like, okay.
Well, like my girl Issa says, we rooting for everybody black.
Period.
Shout out.
And tap into the NAP ministry if you haven't. Learn about racist resistance.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Do you ladies have anyone you want to shout out?
I really don't. I've been in a real, throwback era.
Well, shout out to your damn self then.
Throwback era.
Shout out to your damn self.
Period.
Oh, shout out to yourself. But if I'm going in my artists too, I think Up on Horizon, who had a great project this year was Layla. We did talk about her on one of our episodes as like a girl on the rise. So shout out to her because she had a great project this year.
Sure.
So I hope to see hope to hear and see the greatness for her coming up forward in 2025.
That's what's up. I
don't
love
have
that.
Anybody.
But shout out to you.
Shout out. Right. Shout out to you.
Well, shout out to us.
Shout out to Lotto. Big shout out to me. Big shout out to me. ISIS. To be real, you can look me in my ISIS. Like right there.
And that's a wrap on the Girls to Watch.
You found your person. Now let the Knot help you with everything else. The Knot connects you to the wedding inspo, vendors, venues, and planning tools you need to make your day totally you. Having helped plan 25 million weddings, we've got your back when it comes to every little detail like RSVPs, budgets, and more. Because your wedding comes to life with the connections that matter the most. Get started at theknot.com/audio. The Knot. Let's plan your wedding together.
And now that we talked about our girls to watch, we are going to talk about our Black businesses to watch. And we're going to shout out to Jillian Anderson for her business called HerRide. This is a business particularly for just women in general. We are in the day of age where we are not calling for taxis anymore. We got Ubers, we got Lyfts, we have everything. And some of these rides is very unsafe for a woman like us in this day and age where we can just be harassed or assaulted and things like that. So Jillian Anderson made this just to protect us women. So it is called HerRide. It is based in Atlanta, and shout out to her because she is now expanding the horizon to other cities, which is our own, actually, Charlotte.
Charlotte might be getting her ride.
We might be getting her. So we are just definitely rooting for you, Miss Jillian, Miss Anderson, because we just love this. Like, I don't know, I Uber and Lyft everywhere down boots, and I always to make sure I am protected and safe. And, you know, we want to just send love to those girls that did not get those experiences and things like that. So, yeah, we just want to shout out to you, and we just help your business expand and, you know, get to those levels where we can just be protected and safe as women.
Making these businesses household names. That's what we got to do. Okay.
Love that.
Okay. And we want y'all to support her business too. So if you are based in Georgia, please go make sure you go to her ads and support her. We will have it linked down below. Okay.
And that's on period. Okay.
I love that. Because even on Lyft, I think it's Lyft, I have it to where I could just request women drivers after a certain time.
That's crazy. I didn't know
after a
that.
certain time. You got to be nosy and be looking into the settings and stuff.
I be trying because I be getting my discounts down.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I be like, oh, I can get the secure ship of this. Oh, boom.
If I don't have a woman, I have to sit right behind them like a crazy person. Because if you won't get me, you got to reach back. We gonna wreck.
Yeah, nah. I'm too tall to sit behind people. So unfortunately, I sit on the other side. Yeah.
I always
Some of them some of them look at me weird because they'll always see me go on the other side to open the door. But it's like, I'm damn near 6 feet. I'm not getting behind y'all.
I Uber Lyft everywhere, so I really be fine. I be okay. Like God trust me. Like God got me. Like
To be honest.
If I do feel weirdness, I definitely make sure I build them keys up right here.
For real.
Cause bitch, I wish you would.
Oh, I gotta get you one of these. I got a box of. They look like credit cards. You can fit it in your wallet, but it's a switchblade.
Right. So
Switchblade.
That's to all my friends.
I didn't know about that. I know about the comb.
Yeah,
but
for my
I don't know about the
bridesmaids
credit cards. That's it.
Yeah, it looked like a card.
I feel like I've seen that before.
I bring y'all
Let's
one.
get. I don't mind beating a bitch up.
Y'all ready?
Are we gonna take a break or y'all
free
wanna
segment?
just get free? Okay,
Get
perfect.
free, get free. Okay. All right, you ready?
Oh, this is you, Les.
Yep. In 5,
Big leg.
4, 3, 2. Welcome back, y'all. And we are about to get into our Get Free segment where we talk to y'all about how to stay free, get free, and maintain your freedom out here, okay?
Amen.
And period. So we got some tips, right? We got some tips for y'all about how to, set realistic goals. And I just want to give my tip and tell y'all like what my resolution was. And then I want y'all to tell the folks what y'all resolution was, and then like some tips on how they can get after their goals too, especially if they're similar, right?
Yeah.
So one of my resolutions was definitely like to make myself my highest priority. Because what I realized last year was that I set a lot of goals for myself and also like my business or my professional life, but I prioritized a lot of my professional life. And that part really got to me as I was like looking at my vision board from last year, going into this year. And I was like, dang, I accomplished a lot on the professional side, but not so much on the self-love and like pouring in the self side. So that was a huge focus for me in 2025. But one way that I am actually accounting for that time for myself is through this journal that I have. I go in there and I write down what is self-care, and the color is green. So everything I write on there, I'm putting it in green if it has anything to do with like my wellness, my health, my whatever makes me feel good and brings me joy. And what I want to see is when I look at the week, a lot of green. So that's what I think about. It's like positivity, I feel like is associated with the color green. And it's just like, go, So that's one of the things I use is I use a journal to help me to reflect on last week, get into the next week. And I think that's a good thing to do if there's things you want to keep track of.
I agree. I would agree. This year, I actually told myself that I'm going to get closer to God because I fell off. So
Period.
I actually purchased the purple Bible with gold trimming. It's royalty. And then, I just,
Regal.
So, I read my scriptures every day and drink my tea in the mornings. No, seriously.
Well,
it's
the
literally been,
The tea.
since the new year, I've literally just been reading my Bible and
How are you feeling?
I
Like,
feel
how's it make you
good.
feel?
So my stepmom and I, she's starting to call me a minister because like every day I'm asking her like, hey, I don't understand this scripture. Can you explain it to me?
Yeah.
Or I'm sending her Bible scriptures from like the Instagod.
The app.
No, not even the app. On the channel on Instagram, it's like they always send out prayers early in the
Oh
morning.
yeah, I was in that.
Yeah, so I sent her those prayers, and then we talk about like the scriptures I'd read and things like that. So then she's also getting older. She just turned 71, so I think she appreciates that as well. But it just makes me feel at home. It makes me feel more to self because, like you said, you put so much into other things as opposed to yourself. So this is also the first time that I've been. Nothing's wrong in my household, but this is the first time I've been living by myself. You know, Nikki's working in New York right now. So this is literally a time period for me to sit with self. So that's something I've never had the chance to do. I don't have my son, he's in New York with his dad. Nikki's in New York working.
Yeah.
So I don't have my wife and my kid. I just have Jasmine to take care of right now.
Hey, period, Jazz.
So
That's what's up.
that's where I'm at.
Good.
Thank you.
What about you? Let's say that.
Oh, 2024 was an experience. It was an experience. A lot of things happened, and what I noticed was I can kind of like, relate to you on like, I felt like I wasn't taking care of Hazel. And it's not I wasn't taking care of Hazel, but like I was just doing so many things. It just felt like, damn, like I'm not doing anything for me anymore. And it just feels like this world is like just moving, and I had like ugh. It feels like this world is just moving. And it's just like, dang, like, when have you really sat with yourself? Like I did do a lot of great things in 2024 that I'm so 100% grateful for. But it's really like when the year was wrapping and like I really went into the year, like, just looking at everything that happened, it's just like, damn, like I just didn't have time for myself. And this year did not really start off great for me. And I just wanted to like, change that. So yeah, like this year is just really personal for me. And I just think one of my big things that I just have not really took into is just focusing on Hazel first. Because not saying that everything that I do outside of Hazel is bad, but it's just more like it's always a distraction. And I feel like I have a real problem just with distractions and just, putting a lot of things first and all those things. So this year is really, 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 really personal. I am really focusing onto trying to get closer to God and things like that, and doing my devotionals and like kind of just journaling and just kind of just like sitting down with myself. But it's so hard. Like I've tried it like this month, and I feel like it is so hard because I'm so used to doing something and doing those things. But I just have to learn and just kind of just realize I'm doing this for a good purpose. And the reason why I want to keep dialing back to that lifestyle is because that's just what I'm used to.
Exactly.
But totally get it.
Like I got to take care of myself. Like I wake up kind of like why sometimes, and I just kind of like before I go to sleep, like or when I get home, like I think I'm going to be getting all these things done. It's just like
it's okay to do nothing sometimes.
And well, no, I don't like that.
For you to take care of you, I feel like it's okay to like. But
what you were saying, I was like, it's okay not to do that sometimes. I take that like a little bit too literal.
Okay,
and I take it literal like that. I want to I just want to just sit in my bed and just kind of just like and just look up in the ceiling and just be like,
Do you have time to do that?
This is the life. Like, and that's all I do now.
Okay.
But that's
because
I'm trying to learn to adjust to like not doing something like me. I was a girl that was like on the media doing content or like ballroom, walking balls, getting ready for balls and things like that. And then like all those things I had a relationship. I was like, with my man, X, Y, and Z. And now it's just kind of like, okay, well, now you need to take this time to yourself to worry about yourself and, like, do those things. And it's like, okay, well, I want to do this to take care of myself. I want to do that to take care of myself. But then I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't do that. So now all I want to do is just lay down here and look up at the ceiling and just kind of be like.
You retreat.
Yeah, because I'm not used to taking care of myself. Right. But what I'm just learning is just kind of just like keeping prayer with God, just to kind of like, make me my better self and continue to push myself and things like that. Because like, I just need that.
Yeah.
So this year is really just a personal year. So I am off social media for the year. I am taking a break from a lot of things that I used to do like actively and things like that. Because I just want to make sure I put me first before anything. Like, I'm not going to just...
I support you.
I was about to say, like, you have our support. So.
Of course. And yeah, so, and it's not like I'm in an era of like, people be like, oh yeah, people be like, oh, I'm in an era of like, no's. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not settling for this. But it's just more of a like, it's not a no, but it's just like a,
I'm gonna check
can
in
I
with
wait?
so.
Yeah, like, can it wait?
Yeah.
Like, can I do a rain check on that? Because I just want to make sure I am my best self before I push into things where I know I will be great in. And that's the thing, too. A lot of people be like, you have the potential. You have the potential. You are this. You are that. You are great, X, Y, Z. And it's like, I get it. But, like, inside, I don't know how it feels.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can always be great, but if I don't feel great in the inside, it's not... If I don't feel great at home under my roof in my bed, I'm not gonna like. I could be great in there, but I'm suffering myself when I go home and sleep in my bed to do those things. And I want to make sure my home is great so I can go out there and be great at the end of the day.
Period. I agree.
Well, you have our support.
100%.
Thank you, ladies.
What about you, Miss
Fifi, give me the TT. Y'all so calm and serene and nice. I feel
hype us back up, girl. Get us in
my goal
Turn me up.
Turn me up. If this fuck me, then fuck you. Because that's the way I like it. I'm unhinged this year, y'all. All this shit is made up. After seeing what these white people are doing to this country, I'm really like,
God.
this.
Oh my God.
I'm really not on some peace and love type shit. Even Martin Luther King got disillusioned with peace. He was like, you know what? This shit is whack. So yeah. I'm really giving space to my anger and my righteousness, and not like in a toxic way. I'm going to allow for space in my emotions, and this is something I tell my clients: make sure you put you in your schedule. So when you are
That's that part.
doing your
That's that part.
yeah, when you're doing your vision boards, when you're doing your planner, and I'm a planner girly, I have them stacked up. But when you're doing that, I want you to make sure that you're planning for days you're gonna feel fucked up, for days that you feel like I'm questioning everything. There are some days where you're not gonna want to do anything. There are some days you're gonna be tired because you are, especially if you're a Black woman or a femme, you are constantly being barraged by the system as is. And then you have your individual life. So put time for you in your schedule. Put time for you to be tired. Put time for you to be frustrated. Put time for you to cry. Put time for you to be like, you know what? I don't have any plans right now. I'm overwhelmed. Let me just chill out.
Yeah,
I don't have an answer for something. Because sometimes in the pursuit of being safe and trying to always fix everything, you don't give yourself enough time to fully think about the weight of what you're doing. And that's how you end up being busy, and your schedule begins to, you feel like it's choking you. Because you're like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to go here, I got to go that. Your schedule becomes something that's running you, and it's not you running it.
Yeah.
So make sure as you're planning, you're running your schedule. Like, it's considering you and your feelings and your life and your family. And like I said, a lot of that comes from, because a lot of this shit is made up. Like, these rules they gave us. Like, we be running around like, oh shit.
It's that laugh. Sam, y'all think it's funny. I think
It's hilarious. That man got 34 felonies. That man said, actually, I don't want the kids to have school lunch. No. And like, we literally have people arguing with him saying he can't do that. And while it's a scary time, it also is a time for you to get angry and be like, you know what? This shit is made up. Yeah.
courageous.
Yeah. I'm going to do what I want to do. And so I'm not really on no love and light shit right now. I'm gonna get it for me and mine. Because they getting it for them and theirs. So I'm going to get it for me and my community. And I'm going to make sure that my community is included in my plans and in my life. So they can retract all the things they want. But I say that to say,
don't be afraid of your big emotions. Hold space for them in your schedule.
To me, that's all a part of self-love as well.
Yeah.
I agree.
Even Beyonce say she give herself a day if something don't go the way she wants.
Child.
Well, she don't do nothing.
That's
She's
knowing
Beyonce.
yourself. That's knowing yourself.
So you can give yourself a day.
Absolutely.
And that's on period. I think a lot of what we talked about here to summarize is that self-care is one of our highest priorities. Making space for ourselves first, but ourselves in general, carving out time in our schedules for self-care and the things that we love to do that bring us joy. And then also God at the forefront, right? Like that's something that I think all of us can agree on. Here for our resolutions and just, one of the major things I feel like we took from this as far as tips for, how to create realistic goals is that writing it down is what's going to make it concrete. And then also to be very specific about what you want. If you want to build relationships with people, with God, with
be intentional.
Whoever, you need to, make that concrete so you can build a habit. And then you don't need to write it down in the journal anymore.
Yeah.
And so that's something that you can do when you're wanting to, just even reflect on the goals that you have and rewrite them. Shoot, if they ain't meeting the intent, no one said the goal from January got to be the goal in June.
So
things change,
So for even people who probably don't want to write all the time, I just started journaling on my iPhone, and it sends me a reminder every day to journal on my iPhone. So
voice notes.
You can even do that.
Yeah, you can do audio journaling, journaling.
I'm gonna take my chest off for this one because this is what I want people to know. This is what I do. At the end of the day, whoever you believe in, or if you don't believe in, but if you definitely believe in God and you pray, don't pray to give God what you want. Like, I want my house. I want my house. I want my car. I want my job. You need to pray, God, give me the strength, give me the energy to work to get to what I want. We're praying for things that we want, but we're not praying to give me the energy to do it. Because I think we got to work to get what we want at the end of the day, especially as Black women. We have to work to get what we want. So tell God, pray to God, if you pray, give me the strength and the energy to get to where I need to be. Because if you're just praying for the big come, at the end of the day, what God is telling you, baby, you got to work. You got to work. You got to work to get to where it needs to be. So, baby, pray on it.
I've been giving y'all some free therapy. I tell my clients, don't say what you want, write what you going to do.
Period.
Because it makes it easier.
Action board.
Write what I'm going to do. A goal is what you're going to do. So, write what you're going to do.
Period.
But we praying for y'all. We keep y'all blessings, and let's toast to accomplishing them goals.
Get free up in here.
2025.
Get free up in here.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yay.
The wrongs we must right. The fights we must win. The future we must secure together for our nation. This is what's in front of us. This determines what's next for all of us. We are Marines. We were made for this.
Before we wrap up, I want to let you guys know that the Carefree Black Girl tour is coming in 6 weeks. So make sure y'all stay tuned to that. Follow us on all platforms, Carefree Black Girl. Stay in tune. Stay connected with our conversations on Threads. We are active on Threads. We are still active on Twitter. Use our hashtags, Carefree Black Girl. You can even follow us on X, Twitter, CFBG Pod, Instagram, Carefree Black Girl. We out. We around. We here. I am Jasmine Taylor. Follow me on Instagram. Hazel, go ahead, babe.
It's Hazel Harvey, out the way, out the mix, and drinking her wine and minding her business. Big laugh.
All right, it's your girl, Big Glaze, your favorite veteran turned entrepreneur and content creator. Y'all can find me on YouTube, mainly every Sunday at 3:30. What's up, Doctor?
It's Dr. Phoenix Lux, your favorite fantasy baddie and therapy. You can find me at Phoenix Lux everywhere. I just started a Substack. You can find me there as well.
Yes.
And I just want to say to the Black women and Femme, stay dangerous. Bye.
Yes.